Hello and welcome to the Digital Nomad. On this episode, we discuss cryptocurrencies at a high level and grab an understanding of key concepts. This video is intended for those without expertise in blockchain technology and as a first step. This is not financial advice, this is educational content. Before we step to the void, what is the relationship between Satoshi Nakamoto and Bitcoin? Satoshi was the creator of Bitcoin as a reaction to the global financial crisis in 2007. Satoshi Nakamoto is a pseudonym, he or she's identity is unknown. Distributed ledger technology. What is it? Blockchain, sometimes referred to as distributed ledger technology, makes the history of any digital asset unalterable and transparent through the use of decentralization and cryptographic hashing. A blockchain is a database that stores encrypted blocks of data, then chains them together to form a chronological single source of truth for the data. Digital assets are distributed instead of copied or transferred, creating an immutable record of an asset. Think daisy chains of information blocks and timestamps. A decentralized blockchain allows full real-time access and transparency available to the public. Glassnode.com, as seen on the right, provides data, knowledge, and in turn confidence to make better investment and trading decisions. This is new emerging technology with less than 0.05% of our world's population owning crypto assets. Block validation. The original blockchain was designed to operate without a central authority, meaning without the needs of banking or regulation controlling authenticating each transaction. This is done using cryptographic keys, a string of data, like a password, that identifies a user and gives access to their account or wallet of value on the system. Each user has their own private key and a public key that everyone can see. Using them both creates a secure digital identity to authenticate the user via digital signatures and to unlock the transaction they want to perform. Once the transaction is agreed between the users, it needs to be approved, or authorized, before it is added to a block in the chain. For a public blockchain, the decision to add a transaction to the chain is made by consensus. This means that the majority of nodes, or computers in the network, must agree that the transaction is valid. The people who own the computers in the network are incentivized to verify transactions through rewards. This process is known as proof of work. Please see the diagram on the right. This illustrates the entire validation process. Proof of work, a fundamental concept. A consensus mechanism is used in computer and blockchain systems to achieve the necessary agreement when a block is created and requires several actors or miners to validate this information. Blocks. Every chain consists of multiple blocks. Within each block is data, and a 32-bit number called a nonce and a block header hash. The hash is a 256-bit number wedded to the nonce. When the first block of a chain is created, a nonce generates the cryptographic hash. The data in the block is considered signed and forever tied to the nonce and hash unless it is mined. More information on hash 256 later. Miners create new blocks on the chain through a process called mining. In a blockchain, every block has its own unique nonce and hash, but also references the hash of the previous block in the chain, so mining a block isn't easy, especially on large chains such as Bitcoin. When a block is successfully mined, the change is accepted by all of the nodes on the network and the miner is rewarded. Mines require large amounts of energy to validate the network. Nodes. One of the most important concepts in blockchain technology is decentralization. No one computer or organization can own the chain. Instead, it is a distributed ledger via the nodes connected to the chain. Nodes can be any kind of electronic device that maintains copies of the blockchain and keeps the network functioning. Security. Every node has its own copy of the blockchain and the network must algorithmically approve any newly mined block for the chain to be updated, trusted, and verified. Since blockchains are transparent, every action in the ledger can be easily checked and viewed. Each participant is given a unique alphanumeric identification number that shows their transactions. On this video we have presented fundamental concepts of blockchain technology. Next time we will showcase consensus mechanisms and highlight key differences between proof of work, proof of stake and proof of history.